Good day, everyone. Welcome to Mathlandia. This is a part 3 of our discussion in Introduction to Sets. We have finite and finite sets, equal and equivalent sets, and last, naming of a set. What are the objectives? The student shall be able to, first, illustrate finite and infinite set, differentiate equal and equivalent sets, enumerate ways of a naming set. Let us have a review first. Counting or natural numbers. These are the sets of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Whole numbers. We have the set of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Odd numbers. We have set of 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and so on. Even numbers. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. Integers. We have negative numbers, 0, and positive numbers. Prime numbers, we had set of 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and so on. And last, the multiples. Skip counting by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, or 3, 6, 9, 12, 12, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Those are the skip counting numbers. This review will be discussed soon. Kaya dapat maging familiarize na po tayo sa mga numbers na ating tinutukoy. Now, let's discuss what is finite and infinite sets. According to that definition, a set is finite if the number of elements in each set is a whole number. Set 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on up to n. Otherwise, it is said to be infinite kung tuloy-tuloy ang iyong counting numbers or whole numbers. Another definition, any set which is empty or contains a definite and countable number of elements. Ibig sabihin ng countable, nabibilang, is called a finite set. And sets defined otherwise for unaccountable or uncountable or indefinite numbers of elements. Ito naman yung hindi nabibilang, are referred to as infinite sets. So, dalawang ating tatandaan. Finite means countable and indefinite means uncountable or hindi nabibilang. Finite set, it means can be counted. Ito yung mga nabibilang nating mga set. Tandaan, nabibilang. Next, infinite set, it can be countable or counted. Hindi po siya nabibilang. What are the examples of finite set? Yung mga nabibilang. Number 1. A is equal to the set of letters in the English alphabet. As you can see, we have A is equal to the set of A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And so on, X, Y, Z. Ito naman yung pinakalas. Remember, the English alphabet composed of 28 letters. So, it can be countable. Nabibilang po siya. Number 2, B is equal to the set of vowels. B is equal to A, E, I, O, U. So meaning, ito po ang vowels na example natin ay mga nabibilang. Okay? And next. Number 3, C is equal to the set of odd numbers between 1 to 10. Yung odd numbers daw na nasa pagitan ng 1 at 10. Ano-ano mga ito? These are 3, 5, 7, and 9. So, the odd numbers are 3, 5, 7, and 9. Next. Finite set, again, can be counted. Infinite set, again, cannot be counted. Example of infinite set. When we say infinite set, A is equal to the set of whole numbers greater than 5. Alam natin, pag sinabing greater than 5, mas mataas sa 5. So the answer are, A is equal to the set of 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So these are the infinite set and so on. Sabihin, greater than 5, mas mataas sa 5. Lahat ng numbers na mas mataas sa 5. Number 2, B is equal to the set of even numbers. So, the even numbers are B is equal to the set of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and so on. Pag may nakita kayong 3 dots, that means continuous. Or, pwede at tinawag din siyang ellipse. Ang 3 dots ay tinawag na ellipse, that means continuous or tuloy-tuloy. Next, number 3. C is equal to the set of SIM card registration in all network. The answer are C is the set of registered SIM, Sun, TM, Smart, Globe, and Dito SIM. So yan yung mga hindi mabibilang. The 3 of them are the example of infinite set. Next. What is equal and equivalent sets? 2 sets are equal if and only if they contain exactly the same elements. Kung ang equal set daw ay may pareho at eksaktong elements kang makikita. Next. 2 sets are equivalent if and only if there is a one-to-one correspondence between the sets. Ibig sabihin, pag binilang mo ang kanyang elements, pareho sila. Kahit hindi sila similar. Pareho ang bilang ng kanilang elements. That is equivalent. Example of equal sets. Tingnan natin. Set A, we have banana, orange, and apple. For the set B naman, we have apple, banana, and orange. As you can see, set A and B, may pareho silang banana, may pareho silang orange, at may pareho silang apple. So they are set A and B equal sets. Pareho kasi silang may kapareho na elements. What else? Set C, we have umbrella, raincoat, and boots. For the set D naman, we have boots, umbrella, and raincoat. Makikita mo din na ang set C at D are may kapareho. Ang umbrella, pareho. Ang raincoat, pareho. At ang boots, pareho. So, they are equal. Set C and D are equal sets. So, basta tatandaan, when we say equal set, dapat parehong-pareho ang kanilang elements at ang kanilang number of elements. What about the next one? Example of equivalent sets. Set A, we have banana, orange, and apple. For the set B, we have pineapple, banana, and orange. Tingnan nyo maigi ang set A at set B. May pareho silang banana, may pareho din silang orange, pero magkaiba sila na apple at pineapple. So meaning, Pareho silang number of elements, but hindi sila pareho ng elements. Iba yung parehong number ng elements at parehong elements. Magkaiba yan ha. This time, since merong hindi pagkapareho, tinawag silang set A and B are equivalent set. Kasi pareho lamang sila ng number of elements. Another example, set C is equal to sombrero, raincoat, and boots. And set D naman, we have boots, umbrella, and raincoat. Kung titingnan natin maigi ang set C at D, pareho silang raincoat, pareho silang boots, pero magkaiba sila ng sombrero at ng umbrella. So, pareho lamang sila ng elements, number of elements, pero hindi sila pareho mismo ng drawing or ng elements. Kaya tinawag silang set C and D are equivalent sets. So, dapat naunawaan na natin ngayon ang equal at equivalent sets. Try to think this statement. Example, tell whether the sets are equal, equivalent, or neither equal or equivalent. Number 1. These are the given. A set are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B set 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. C set 2, 3, 4, 6. And D set, we have 3, 2, 4, 1, 5. Number 1 question. Set A and B are. Titigan mo ang A and B. Ang A mayroong 1 pareho at B 2 wala. Meron din silang parehong 3. 4 wala. 5 pareho. 7 and 9 wala. Pero kung bibilangin mong elements, ang A meron tayong 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 elements. Ang B meron tayong 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So 5 elements din sila. So ibig sabihin, sila ay equivalent. So they are equivalent set. Next, number 2. Set B and set C are. Tingnan natin maigi ang B at C. Ang C ay 2, 3, 4, and 6. Yan. Ang B naman, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Kung ikukumpara mo si B at C, ang C meron lamang 4 na elements. Ang B naman ay may 5 elements. Hindi sila pareho. Nag-iisa lang ang may pareho sila, ang 3. So, ang sagot sa kanila ay neither, equal, or equivalent set. What about number 3? Set C and D are. Tingnan natin ang C at D. Ang C ay 2, 3, 4, 6. Ang D ay 3, 2, 4, 1, and 5. Bilangin mo ang elements ng C. Ang C ay 4. Ang D ay 5. Hindi pa rin sila parehong element, number of elements. Hindi rin sila pareho ng elements kasi ilan lang ang may pagkakapareho. Kaya, ang sagot ay neither, equal, or equivalent set. Kasi nga, hindi sila magkapareho ng elements. What about number 4? Set A and D are. Tingnan natin ang A. Ang A meron tayong set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ang D naman may 3, 2, 4, 1, 5. Parehong may 1. Check. Parehong may 2. Check. Parehong may 3. Check. Parehong may 4. Check. And 5. Check. So, pareho sila ng elements kahit magkakaiba sila ng pwesto. Pare-pareho sila ng number of elements. Pare-pareho din ang kanilang mga elements, kaya tinawag silang equal set. Next, number 5. Set B and D are. Mag-focus tayo sa B at sa D. Ang B mayroong 5 elements. Ang D, meron ding 5 elements. So, pareho silang number of elements. Pero, pareho silang may 1. Wala naman yung isang 2. Pareho silang may 3. Wala namang 4. Pareho silang may 5. Wala namang 7 and 9. So, sila ay pareho lamang ng number of elements, pero hindi pareho ng elements. Kaya ang tawag sa kanila ay equivalent sets. So, I think na unawaan na ninyo ang equal at equivalent set, ang pagkakaiba ng dalawa. Remember, pag equal set, dapat pareho ang number of elements, pareho din ang kanilang elements. Pag equivalent set naman, pareho lang ng number of elements, pero magkaiba ng elements. Equivalent lang yun. Pag hindi sila parehong dalawa, neither equivalent or equal. Okay? Next, let's try to think of this statement. Pag-isipan nga natin ang statement na to. If two sets are equal, are they equivalent? Kung ang dalawang set ba ay equal, equivalent ba sila? Yes, the answer is yes. Bakit? Di ba nga pag equal, pareho dapat sila ng number of elements. So, equivalent sila. Next, if two sets are equivalent, are they equal? So, di ba kapag equivalent, kahit naman sila ay magkakaiba ng elements, basta pareho ang number of elements, they are equivalent. Pero, hindi sila pwedeng matawag na equal. The answer is no. Tandaan nyo ang statement na yan para mag-guide kayo. And, what are the ways of defining a set? Paano ba natin dinidefine ang mga sets at paano sinusulat? Number 1, we have the Rooster method. In Rooster method, nililista natin ang bawat elements. Remember the previous discussion? Nilista natin ang lahat ng elements sa bawat set. Ang tawag doon ay Rooster method. At kung ang set does not contain a very large amount of elements, kung konti lang, pwede mo nang ilista. Pero kapag madami na siya at walang katapusan, hindi mo na siya pwedeng ilista. Gagamit tayo ng ibang paraan. This is the number 2, the set builder notation. Ito yung paraan natin ng pagsulat ng set. Ang tawag sa kanya ay set builder notation. Ano ito? It is describing the elements. I-describe mo lang yung elements nila. Hindi mo na kailangan pang ilista. Tandaan, i-describe lamang. And if there are too many elements, tulad ng sabi ko, kapag maraming elements, you don't need to list down. Kailangan mo lang i-describe. Kaya ang gagamitin mo ay set builder notations. Bigyan natin ng sample. Sa Rooster method, ito yung mga sample. Set A, we have red, blue, yellow. Ano ito? Diba? Ito yung tinatawag nating primary colors. So, nilista natin isa-isa. Kaya tinawag siyang Rooster method. Set B, President, Vice President, Secretary, and Treasurer. Ano naman itong mga to? Mga posisyon sa klase, mga officers. So, nilista natin ang bawat class officers ng posisyon, the President, Vice President, Secretary, and Treasurer. Kaya, Rooster method ang gamit. Set C is equal to A, E, O, U, or A, E, I, O, U. Ito naman ay mga vowels. So, since alam natin ang vowels, we can list down all the vowels. And that is the Rooster method. Letter D, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, and Mercury. Remember, these are the planets. Instead of writing the planets, we list down all the names of planets. The Earth, the Mars, the Jupiter, Uranus, and Mercury. So, Rooster method ang ginamit. And last, set of E, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. These are the school days in a week. Diba? Ito yung pasok natin Monday hanggang Friday. So, sinusulat natin ang bawat days, kaya ang tawag dyan ay rooster method. Paano naman sinusulat ang set builder notation? Sa rooster method A, set A, we have red, blue, yellow. Sa set builder, sinusulat natin siya as A set equals X slash X is a primary colors. Yan yung pangalan ng tatlong colors. O, diba? Instead of listing down, ito ay sinusulat na lang natin sa set builder notation. Set letter B. Set B is equal to the set of X such that X are the class officers. Remember the B, we have the president, vice president, secretary, treasurer. So X such that X are the class officers. Sila ay mga class officers. And letter C. Set C is equal to the set of X such that X are the vowels. Remember, the rooster method are A, E, I, O, U. Sa set builder notation, they are all vowels. And set D, we have set of X slash X are the planets. Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, Mercury are the name. Pero ang tawag sa kanila ay planets. Susulat natin sila sa set builder notation as planets. And last, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, sa set builder notation, they are the days, school days in a week. So yan yung kung paano natin sinusulat sa set builder notation. Next. Ito naman yung susunod. How to write and read the set builder notation. Set A, we have X, or set X such that X is a primary colors. Ito siya. A is the set of all X such that X is a primary colors. Ganyan natin sinusulat ang set builder notation. Another example. B is equal to the set of X such that X are the class officers. We can read this as B is the set of all X such that X are the class officers. Ito, pagbasa lang. Pero pagsulat, ito, yung X slash X, and so on. And letter C, set is equal to the X slash X are the vowels. We can read this as C is the set of all X such that X are vowels. Yan. So, alam na natin paano isusulat ang set builder notations. Itong kulay green, ito ang paano naman basahin. Pero itong mga may X slash, ito naman yung paano sinusulat ang set builder notation. Okay? Next. These are the table for the rooster method in the set builder notation. Tingnan mo ang rooster method. Set A equals 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Hindi ba ito ay mga even numbers? Isusulat natin sila sa set builder notation. A is equal to the set of X such that X is or are even numbers. Ganyan ang pagsulat pag set builder notation. Sa rooster naman, letter B. Set B is equal to the set of 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and 17, and so on. Kapag isusulat mo na sa set builder notation, we have set B equals X such that X is our primary numbers. Diba? Mga prime numbers sila. Again, set B is equal to the set such that X is our prime numbers. What about letter C? Set C are Math, English, Science, AP, Filipino, MAPIT, TLE, and ESP. Isusulat natin siya sa set builder notation. C is equal to the set of X such that X is a set of subjects in grade 7. Hindi ba ito yung mga subject ninyo sa grade 7? So, Susulat na lang natin siya in terms of set builder notation in words. Set of subjects in grade 7. And last, set these are cellphone, tablet, iPad, laptop. Ano mga ito? They are gadgets. In writing the set builders, we have these equal to the set of X such that X is or the set of gadgets. So, ito naka-red color na ito yung paano sinusulat na ang mga rooster method sa set builder notations. I hope you like it. Sana may natutunan tayo sa ating discussions. And for this, thank you so much to all of you sa ating pakikinig. At sana, hindi kayo magsasawang manood at mag-subscribe na rin ng ating YouTube channel. Again, thank you very much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell sa baba. Thank you so much, and God bless.